Hello and welcome once again to RimWorld. So this is the first recording I'm doing after coming back from my trip away. So you will have to forgive me if I am a little out of it with the controls and sort of what we were doing last episode, because it's been like a week for me. You can't blame me if I mess up. Well, you can, but yeah. Anyway, so let's get that started straight away. Still that lag issue. Oh well, we will work our way through it. Holy Hannah, how much cloth do we have? That is ridiculous. How much steel do we... Wow! Okay, that might be part of the issue. I kind of want to build a massive warehouse and see if that helps with the lag. Like to have it all stored normally. It will mess up my sort of auto stuff though, which is the problem. Then again, I could just... I mean, most people don't have much work to do. I could just set up little stockpiles instead and have people haul stuff. That's a possibility. I don't think I'll do it for the farms, but I might do it for sort of the main crafting stuff. Yeah. Well, it's something to think about at least. Oh, you're not actually connected yet. Typical. Lippy, would you mind... Well, what can I actually tell you to do that will... Prioritise working on the power conduit, please. Wow, this is just terrible. Did that get it connected? Yes, it did. Excellent. So that thing is now feeding into my main power system. Okay, good. So if I wanted a massive warehouse room, what material do I have the most of at the moment? Sandstone. Okay. So if we say let's go up to that, because we've already got that building there. Would that be big enough? What is that? That is a 26 by 30. It's not bad. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Then we want what? Doors there, because obviously I want to be able to easily access this and bring things down to like this area. We'll have doors there, there. That'll do. It will take a while to actually build this, and I'll need to put pillars in so that the roof doesn't collapse, but you know, we'll get to that eventually. Now, you are set to preferred. Okay. So then if I set up a storage room here, I can set it to important or critical. And then we'll move the stuff out of there into this room. Yeah. So I'm going to be doing things like the cloth, plasteel, steel, the things that we have a hell of a lot of that might help this situation. Might also lower my power consumption, because obviously this thing's using 7,000 watts at the moment because of the amount of stuff that's in it. So that might reduce quite drastically once I don't have all the stuff in there. And every female is going to be happy for a while. Fair enough. Now, Raph, you are someone, yeah, all your consciousness and everything else is lowered. That's due to the joy wire. Also, your manipulation and moving are lowered, which I don't want. So, I think you can have the next exoskeleton suit, because that will help with the movement and stuff like that. So, if you could go rest until you're healed, please. Oh yeah, we locked everyone out of our gardens, didn't we? We locked them all out the greenhouse. Hell, at least they're not going in there and messing it up anymore. Obviously, I'll have to let them in if blight ever strikes, but other than that, they really don't need access. Chavez, you're our best doctor, right? You have a 14 in it. Oh, Toxo's got a 14 as well. Okay, well, I'm going to get Toxo to do this. Well, you're already doing it. Yeah. Installing exosuit. Nice, okay. Who do we have on doctoring? I might just leave. Yeah, you know what? Everyone else come off it for now. We'll just have Toxo and Chavez on there. Now, I will enable other people to do doctoring if we have like a lot of sick or something like that, but for the long term, I just want these two guys doing it because they're the best at it. So, less likely that things will go wrong. Wow, this is getting bad. Now, we are doing a lot of building work as well, which might be contributing to the lag quite a bit. So I'm hoping, you know, to get a lot of that done soon. I mean, who's on building? We have got quite a few people on building, so let's knock building down to a 2, actually, for everyone. Because if there's building to be done, I kind of want it done, so, you know, get on it, everyone. Kind of makes more sense, doesn't it? Right, I'm going to need some of these in here, of course, aren't I? And it looks like I'm going to need a lot of them, in fact. Oh, actually, no, I could get away with less. Hang on. So if we built it there, and there, and then same thing on this side. That'll cover the majority of the room. There will be a few spaces that aren't covered, but in those spaces I can put these, because I don't want my people having to walk a long way. And a lot of the stuff is already in our storage unit, for example. So I'm going to move these things into here, and then they're going to still output what they're currently outputting, for the moment at least. So people can sort of grab it and just move it straight to the stockpile, so it'll be a lot quicker for them. Yeah, I think that'll work. Right, what came down in the cargo pods? Some fungus. Okay then, well, I'll take it, I suppose. Wow, there is a lot of scrap metal now on the map. Huh. Suppose the more of it that falls, the more cargo pod and stuff that it gives us, the more of that stuff we get. I'm also obviously going to need some pillars and stuff around because, yeah. So I mean, what? That is 7 squares there. That's 7 squares, lovely. 6 and 6. Yeah, so it is exactly the same. I mean, I could put a couple of wall pieces, say, there and there. They're in line. Yeah, they are. Same as a couple of wall pieces there and there. And that should let me roof the whole area, I think. No, that's a 12 gap. So that won't work. I'll figure it out. I could also just put like a 4 there. So 1 pillar in the middle. Now the gap between that is too much. So I'll end up having to put another wall somewhere in the middle most likely. But for the minute we'll just have the middle there. Yeah, look, we've almost finished that room. Nice. That's the problem with getting everyone building. Sometimes people fail because they're not as good. And now there's a flash storm. Wonderful. Right, so animals. You are no longer allowed in this room. They're slowly getting a smaller and smaller area for themselves, aren't they? I do feel slightly sorry for the animals that I'm slowly stealing all of their area for other things. Okay. Set power up, so we now should be connected to everything. That can also connect that way. That should have power running through it that way. Oh. And they're actually finished connecting all these rooms up. And you might say this is a bit of a waste of steel, but if I can connect power cables up more thoroughly, it means that it's less likely that there will be a loss of power if one cable gets broken. So I would prefer to use the little bit of extra steel to make sure my power's never interrupted than to sort of have a single line that, oh look, there was a short and that one line broke. Now my guns don't work and I'm being invaded. Oh, for God's sake. course, it does make it hard to do anything when I click and the game registers me clicking like a minute later. Right. Still a lot of flooring to go. Right, now if we can set that to be a roofed area, obviously we won't roof the bits that will collapse, but we'll roof all of the bits that we're able to, which will show me where exactly I need to put pillars. And I might not actually need to put any. Oh, I might need one between these two here, but not any this way. Yeah. Okay, well that makes sense. Because it's slightly wider than it is long, so... And yeah, that leaves the gaps I thought it would. Which won't be that much of a problem. Come on, catch up, you silly system. It's like there's too much going on, the game can't keep up. Wow, this is now incredibly bad lag. Like, even just watching these guys, yeah. Oh, there's a massive fire as well. That might be causing some of it. Once again, my home zones has extended themselves. I don't need that as a home zone. I don't want that as a home zone. Right. Let's run slightly slower and see if that helps. Okay, it's helping a little. Maybe. Oh dear. But you know what? I think that is where we're going to call the episode, guys. So hopefully we'll get this big warehouse sorted and move a lot of our stuff in here. And I don't know if it will help, but I'm hoping it will. So please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you next time.